Welcome to AI Business TV. We're here at the AI Summit San Francisco 2019, and we're very pleased to have with us today Justin Fier,
Great, thank
Director of Analytics and Intelligence for Darktrace. How are you keeping?
I'm great, yeah. Wonderful event.
Yeah, so you've just come off our keynote stage today.
Yep.
You delivered a keynote presentation about whether AI was a kind of a cybersecurity kind of threat or an opportunity. Can you tell us a little bit about the takeaways of that session?
I think first and foremost, it's more of an opportunity. You know, cybersecurity is finally now adopting AI, and it's become a mainstream part of cybersecurity. But the focus of the talk was that because AI and machine learning has become so easily and readily available for anybody to enter the market in, so are the bad guys using it. And so a lot of it is still hypothetical, but we are just now starting to see the first signs of machine learning based malware pop up in some of our customers' networks.
So what does that mean for customers then when they're coming to you on the day-to-day? How do they start to address these challenges? What do these challenges actually look like from the outside?
Yeah, so the first thing I tell any company is, if you're doing security the same way you were doing it 5 years ago, you don't stand a fighting chance today and into the future. We need to, evolve. Our networks certainly are, so our security practices need to. Adopting new technologies like Darktrace, AI, machine learning are the key to that. As our networks get more and more complex, we are looking at more and more data points. Humans are never going to be able to keep up with all that, and that really is where machine learning and AI shine more than anything.
So if you could say, what the three biggest security risks are to enterprises today, what would they be if you could break those down?
I think visibility is the biggest thing. In most of our clients, they're missing visibility into almost 15 to 25% of their network. The other one that's not discussed as much is better communication with the business units. With the cloud explosion, the very thing that makes cloud so desirable, which is the speed at setting it up, is also its biggest downfall. Business units send data to the cloud and fire up cloud environments without ever consulting security. We need to all start talking and communicating together to make sure that we have that visibility and have procedures in place. And then the last thing is just alert fatigue. With the shortage of skilled practitioners out there to actually defend our networks, we need to, especially us as the software companies, find ways to augment the teams that are currently out there. We got to work with the resources we have.
Yeah, fantastic. So you have about 10 years experience, a decade experience in cybersecurity and intelligence. So what has been like the biggest milestone or biggest stride that's been made here?
Aside from the fact that I work from an AI company, I think it's got to be AI. Darktrace is a company, relatively new, but came about 6 years ago. And I remember when I first started over 4 years ago that machine learning was still an alien word to a lot of folks, that nobody really understood what it was. Now we have entire conferences such as this dedicated to the study of the different types of machine learning and AI. And I think that is the biggest breakthrough. And I think we've only scratched the surface on it. I'm really excited to see what the next few years bring.
For sure. And in terms of the next few years, what does it mean for Darktrace? What's on the horizon for you?
So we're really excited, and I did mention this in my keynote, about something called AI Analyst. So just as I mentioned before, we recognize the shortage that's out there. And so we've actually been training our system over the last 3.5 years to think like a human analyst would. And essentially, this AI analyst runs in the background of your network, just as a human analyst would. Not meant to replace your analysts, but to augment them and work alongside them. It really is an extension of your current security team. And that's something we're going to be giving for free with our next version of Darktrace.
Phenomenal. Well, I hope you have a fantastic AI Summit this week.
Wonderful. Thank you.
And see you next year.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.